August recap. Let's dive into it. No time wasted. Gonna go over what has happened this month, why this type of performance is happening, why I went from $4,000 days all the way down to zero, what we're gonna do to fix that. I'm gonna divide this video into three sections: the first half of the month, the second half of the month, and what we're gonna do moving forward. So stay tuned. A lot of learning lessons, what mistakes to avoid, what to do better, and I'm sure that you can get some value out of this. So let's chop it up. Let's get into it. Going into August, I set my expectations really high. I set really big goals. I thought that this month I'm going to be able to hit my first $10,000 day, scale this brand to a minimum of $100,000 per month. But unfortunately, in reality, things took a turn for the worst. So in the first half of the month, from August 1st to August 14th, the start was really good. July 31st, I hit a $4,100 day. Then August 1st, August 2nd were really good days, both sitting at over $3,000 per day. August 2nd was actually my biggest profitable day up until this point, with $1,000 in profit. So the margin was really good. Things were looking really well. But then I ran into ad rejections. My biggest spending creatives, my biggest winning creatives started to get rejected. I'm not exactly sure up until this point still why that happened, but the ads started getting rejected. It did. What triggered the rejection, in my opinion, is I duplicated my USA campaign into the UK, and it got rejected within the UK. It was still performing decently, but then I feel like that bled into my US campaign, and then all my good creatives have went to shit. The performance drop, as you can see on the graph. Then I continued testing creatives. I continued trying different variations, asking for reviews, trying to appeal their decision. And then out of nowhere, I re-uploaded the creative once again. And then, as you can see, on August 14th, the performance came back up. I hit a $1,700 day with like minimum spent in ads. I think maybe $400 was spent. So I was setting myself up for like a $4,000 day, with a really low ad spend. But then ad account got disabled. So the ad account got disabled on August 15th. That's when everything went to zero. So from August 15th till August 31st, we only did a handful of orders with $500 in revenue. So that would have been considered a really bad day. And that's what happened for the rest of the month. So really underwhelming. The performance was horrific. It was really bad. But, these types of situations, I try to use them as an opportunity. I prayed for moments. I prayed to God to give me strength, to give me discipline. And, He gave me a test and something to overcome. So I'm sure that as soon as I come out on top, I will be stronger. I will be better equipped to continue scaling. But so for right now, let's go back to August 15th. The ad account got disabled. Right away, I didn't want to waste any time, so I contacted my Facebook assets plug, the guy that traps all the assets. I hit him up. I asked him to give me his best business manager. He said it's an agency business manager. I don't know if that's just something that he said, but I got the new business manager. I set everything up with the profiles. I got another business manager to store my pixel, to actually have like a proper structure, because the one that got this, all the ad accounts kept getting disabled didn't have a solid structure. It was just one business manager and had all the assets. So in order to be a little bit more risk averse, you want to put your pixel into a different business manager, so then you can use it later on. A lot of people have a theory that the pixel is not that important and is just a tool, and all the information is stored on the campaign and the creative level, but that's not what we're going to debate today. So got the new business manager, ad account. I launched an engagement campaign on the business manager. Everything was looking solid. I launched some creatives that I thought were not going to get disabled or not going to get rejected. They ran for a little bit, and then I posted the ads that got my main account banned, and everything just kept getting banned. All 3 out of 5 of the accounts within the business managers just keep getting banned. I tried a lot of things. Like, I didn't just get the new business manager and didn't change anything. I got a new page, I got a new Instagram, I got a new domain, I changed the whole domain, I changed the links, I changed the copy, I changed the creatives. This is not a bad product. Like, I have a competitor that's doing like 500K a month with the same exact product and nothing, and he's still active. It's the same exact product. Creatives are really similar. They are stating pretty much the same benefits. All the marketing is like similar. Obviously, it's different, but it is still like the same idea. Their stuff is running. So nothing was working. I tried a whole bunch of stuff. Then I decided to get an agency ad account because I reached out to Ecom Solutions. That's some sort of a Discord I got connected to. I reached out to them and I told them exactly what happened. They said that it would be pretty costly to get the main business manager mm, unbanned. So I decided to get the new business manager. And then as I kept getting banned, I continued talking to him. I was like, still getting banned. Maybe Facebook put me on like some blacklist. Like, I'm not exactly sure, because the only thing that hasn't changed up until this point is the My Shopify domain. Like, the code that you get on your Shopify store stays the same and you cannot change that. So that is the only thing that hasn't changed. I tested whole completely different creatives. I got an agency ad account. I onboarded an agency. That process took like a couple days, which was pretty annoying. I was hoping that I can just get it up and running right away, but I sent them $1,000 deposit, a safety deposit. I got the everything connected again. I got a new business manager because it had to be verified. So I got that, and then engagement campaigns were working fine. I posted my first conversion campaign and boom, again, everything got disabled. Granted, I was using the same pixel that I had connected to my main business manager that got rejected. And yeah, they submitted their case with Facebook. It got denied, of course, nothing crazy. So today is September 1st. I reached out to them. They reached out to me stating that Facebook is not going to unban the account. And what we're going to do moving forward is get a and now I'm going to go over what we're going to do moving forward in order to get back up and running for Q4, because Q4 just begun, and I promise myself that I'm not letting up. No matter what is in front of me, I'm going to deal with it right away. No procrastination, doubling down on everything and making sure that I come out on top. So what are we going to do now? I reached out to the agency. We're still in contact. We're still in good terms. They actually approved all the creatives. They approved the landing page, the creatives. They said it would be fine. But I guess the reason why, I'm hoping that's the reason why it got banned, is due to me connecting the old pixel. And that's why it happened. I'm hoping that's the reason. So now what we're going to do is tomorrow they're going to give me a gray hat agency account or a gray hat setup, which I'm not running any gray hat shit, but I guess that may be the creatives. I don't know. I don't even want to get into that. They said that that should work. That should fix everything. They also told me to also get a new pixel, new page, new IG account. I'm also going to use a different software for the pixel, WeTrack.io. That's what I'm using right now. I'm not going to use the Facebook and Instagram integration that they have built, just because in the back of my mind, another reason why that could be is because of like the product catalog might still be connected in some sort of way. So I'm just going to use a whole different software, use everything different. I'm going to start to ease into the ad account with an engagement campaign and a low budget conversion campaign with just some straight up, the cleanest creatives, non-aggressive, no call to actions that you could see. Then as soon as those get to running, I'll slowly, one by one, start posting the creatives that were working for me in the past and get some new ones. So that's pretty much it. Today, I also received a whole bunch of UGC from my creators. As this was happening, I was also making sure that I'm investing. And as soon as this issue gets resolved, I'm going to be back to scaling to the moon. So I got UGC from 9 creators. 3 more need to send me offers. They're waiting for the product before they give me an offer on Fiverr. I got them all from Fiverr. a lot of the content I feel like is really high quality. I asked them to imitate the style that was working for me in the past. The first mistake I made when getting my first batch of UGC was just not asking for specifics, and the creators that I chose were just not too good. So now looking forward to this. My competitor, they just reuse the same old shit content. So I feel like that is another thing that will put me ahead. And as everything kept getting disabled, I was also working on my website. So uh, haven't even gotten the chance to test my website fully. And I spent a lot of time on that website. I spent like 24 hours just sitting, dialing in the website, making sure that everything is perfect. So if this doesn't work with the new Gray Hat agency account, new pixel, new page, new IG account, new software, new creatives, if this doesn't work, then the only thing I can do is scratch everything, make a new Shopify store that doesn't have that ID connected to it, and then redo everything: new domain, new pixel, new IG page, new business manager, new profiles connected to the business manager. And then if that doesn't work, then I think it's time for me to go back to school. Now, I'm kidding. Fuck school. I'm not going back to school. We cross that bridge when we get there, and I don't think we will, because this Gray Hat agency ad account, the new pixel, new page, new creatives, everything is going to work perfectly. I'm sure of it. So stay tuned. I have a daily series going on Instagram and TikTok of my journey to scaling to $10,000 per day. It has been a little bit underwhelming, just because of the fact that for the greater amount of time this month, I have just been getting disabled. So yeah, things are going to turn around. Q4 has begun. So let's double down. Let's get into it. I'm going to 10x my input. I'm actually still in Poland. I took a little trip to Warsaw this weekend. That's why I'm uploading this video on Sunday. But I'm going to be back home on Thursday. So I'm really excited to be back home. I'm going to be going back with completely different energy. And I'm just ready to close out this year with $1 million in revenue, because that's the fuck was gonna happen. $1 million in revenue. The clock has begun, so I need to go and make sure that the ads are gonna run. Free Telegram. I have been posting a bunch of fucking voice notes in that bitch. It is some crazy mindset stuff that you've never heard before. I guarantee you've never heard anything that I put in there. So make sure you join up. The way you join, follow me on Instagram, DM me the word Telegram, and I will send you the link. Powered by ManyChat. Not powered by ManyChat anymore, because I paid for the subscription, but sponsor me if you want to. Everybody have a wonderful week. I'm not going to hold you any longer. You can click off the video now after